Yeah, so we were actually a little bit more intimidated to set this one up because it just looks more complicated, beefier parts. It's all carbon fiber and I'm not really quite used to that. But it ended up being a lot easier than we thought. It was like maybe a 7-minute setup, and now that we've done it once, I could probably do it in like 4 minutes.
Clips together real nicely.
Yeah, easy. Fit and finish. Like even the joints, everything is so smooth and aligned and everything clips in perfect. Very impressed with this machine. Very impressed.
All the other finishes I just noticed coming from Scout, again, very professional job well done by Miroslav and his team at Scout in Slovakia. Just even little stuff like adding in a tack meter was really nice. I can't wait to actually get back into the seat and get this thing on the hang test and take her for a rip. Starting up the Scout for the first time. We got Ryan here from Flyer PPG. He's gonna break it in for us.
Yep, you bet.
Feeling ready?
I'm ready.
Awesome, let's
go.
do that. Aaron here from PPG School in Regina, Saskatchewan. We've got a beautiful fall evening on this October I believe we're on October the 9th. And demoing the unit tonight is going to be Greg Runyon, who's looking forward to trying this baby out.
This is different for me.
Greg's currently flying a Parajet Zenith, and with a 130 Pliny Thor 130.
First thing is it actually feels quite comfortable. Yeah, I like the feel of it. It's definitely narrower at the bars than mine, which I think a lot of these units are. I know the Zenith tends to be a little wider than most, but we'll feel it out and see what it feels like in the air. It feels great, comfortable in the back.
Awesome.
Should be easy to run with.
Again, not a real fan of the Vitsarazzi throttle, but that can be easily swapped out.
Swap that out, yeah. This is the first time I've ever even had it in my hand. I don't think I like it either, but you know, you can get used to anything really, in my opinion.
Awesome.
As you say, it's always an option to change.
Cool. Well, we'll see what it's like in flight.
Yeah, all right.
Sweet. Off the Scout goes. Okay, so Greg just landed after taking the Scout out for the first time, and what was your first impression? You're smiling.
That's why, yeah, absolutely. I really like this thing. It's hard to sum it all up. You know, just one quick flight, and this is the first time I've flown it. But basically, handling I felt was really good. This is the first unit that I've flown that has the aerodynamic torque compensation, and it's really nice. Yeah, you can go full power, and it's still, you feel it kind of sliding sideways a little bit, but you really don't get much torque either way. So it's pretty cool. I think where that would really be to someone's advantage once I got dialed on it, especially down low when you're carving around, to not have to deal with the torque. So I think once I got dialed on that would really be a big plus. The other thing I noticed, and I don't know what it is, we have a nice cool fall evening here tonight, but I have never ever felt climb performance that good. I don't know what it is, or it's a combination. This is a brand new what is this, at MY20?
Yep.
Vitsarazzi MY20. It seems to be, it's tuned perfectly. So I think it's probably the combination of that. Nice cool air. I hit at least 3.6 meters per second on my Vario, and it was still going up. And for comparison, on my Polini 130 on my Zenith today, I might have hit like 2.3, 2.4 maybe, and this was at least 3.5. It was still going up. Climb performance was unbelievable. I've even flown other 185 units that were nowhere near this, so I don't know what that is, if it's the unit or just this one happens to be tuned perfect and we have nice cold air. So that was great to feel. Yeah, just the general feeling in the air, it's super comfortable. Yeah, I really like it. The only thing that I didn't like is the first thing we did talk about right at the start is just the Vitarazi throttle. It's really different. You know, give me 5 flights on it and I might have a different opinion. But I just felt it was a little clunky and awkward for me. But like I said, you can always get used to anything. So but other than that, yeah, great. Super impressed.
Awesome. Well, thanks for taking it out.
Hey, thanks for letting me.
We're here in beautiful Saskatchewan, about to take up the Scout. Great day for flying. Looks like the wind's coming out of southeast. Yeah, 3 or 4 knots, not too bad. And warming up the Scout right now. And he's off in a no wind. Greg lands the Scout like a pro. Okay, we're back here with Greg after taking out the Scout again here in Canada. And your thoughts on the machine overall?
I really like it. To start off, probably on the ground, when you're actually got it on, it's really comfortable. I find it sits really close to your body, so it feels pretty natural. You can walk around, deal with all your gear and everything, and it's really comfortable. The weight seemed pretty good. We didn't really have a ton of fuel in there, but it felt pretty light. I don't know the exact weight of what it was today, but to me it felt nice and light. Yeah, the fit and finish on the whole machine is great. This is the first paramotor that I've flown that has the aerodynamic torque compensation, so that was really nice to have. It seems to be very effective, especially when you're down low and some of the valleys around here and want to crack on the throttle a little bit. Torque doesn't really seem to be a factor at all, so I think they got that dialed really well. Yeah, overall, really like the machine. Yeah, the only issue that I didn't really like about it, and that's just that this particular unit has the Vitarazi throttle. It's not really my favorite. It's okay. I'm a Parajet guy, is my daily flyer, so that's kind of what I'm used to. I've tried a few different throttles. This one's not my favorite, but it gets the job done. Yeah, other than that, it's great. Everything's good. The one thing, the only issue I did have, really, as you probably noticed on my takeoff, like this helmet, I cannot wear this helmet like this. Anything with one of those, it snags on the cage right there. Just because it is so close on this unit. Nothing climbs like this thing. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the same engine. Like this one is tuned really good, but holy, it's a rocket.
Really?
Like an absolute rocket. I have no idea if it's the geometry or what. Yeah, it's weird. I've never been that far back. Like it scoops your knees a little more than any of the other models that I've flown, which I like it. It might be a little weird for some people who aren't used to that at the start, but the good news is, like, whatever they've done with all the moving pieces, when you want to come out, you just slide right out. It's not a big deal at all.
That's awesome.
But yeah, and it does cup you. And the other advantage to that, I think, is it feels really comfortable. Like, you could fly this thing for a couple hours and I think you'd be really comfortable. Yeah, the performance really just blew my mind. I don't know where that comes from, but it is maybe the day too, you know, it is winter, but I did have a chance to fly this once in the fall before we had all this snow, and even at that time, the performance, the climb performance specifically, really impressed me. So.
Awesome. Scout, Get yours here. Explore Sports, PPG School. Got them in stock. Safe flying, everyone.